I said, what's on your mind? Yeah. It can be the reason you died. Let me say one more time. What's on your mind? Yeah. It can also be the reason you fly. Let me spit one more rhyme.
Boom. Tracy, Willie checking in. Check. I don't know what going on. So in this video is just a follow-up on our last video that we did, which is called Change, aka what's happening or the happening. But in this video I just want to explain to you a little thoroughly more on this side. But I'm not going into a whole in-depth video. Like I said, if you watch this video, you should already know that I said that I'm going to make a more in-depth video on this side. I just wanted y'all to have a clear understanding, but don't get it confused. This video now is still me elaborating more on this side, but I'm not making a video right now on this whole topic. I'm just getting y'all to understand this side a little bit more, because I know this side was a lot more complex than just saying change the happening. What's changing and what's always happening. This is what's always happening. But again, this video is just to elaborate more on this side. So let's get it. Just give me 1 second. Alright, let's get it. I just want to elaborate more as to how we connected to the sun, if you may. So I got my notes here again, and I'm finna put y'all up on game. And plus this time, oh yeah, we got colors now. For real. Where's the red one at? Oh yeah, right here. So we're gonna use the red for the root chakra, orange. We don't have a yellow, but we'll use a light green for the yellow. Then we're gonna use dark green for the green. And then we got blue. We got 2 blues here. Purple and then pink. Just so y'all can see a little more clear. So let's get right. Alright, put it up. Let me use this one. Alright, y'all ready? Alright, let's get it. So we're gonna show y'all how the sun is connected to your solar self, to your chakras, if you may. So make sure y'all can see. So we got the sun. I'm trying to make him have shades. Alright, this is the sun. Alright, make sure y'all can see. Hold on. Boom, can y'all see now? Alright, so that's the sun, right? Now the sun is emitting energy. Boom. 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 So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, let's say, right? It's emitting frequencies on the electromagnetic scale, if you may. I'm gonna also pull that up for y'all right here. But if you want, go ahead and search the electromagnetic spectrum. Just go ahead and pull that up right now. I'm gonna pull it up right here for y'all too. This is what it should look like. You also go ahead and pull this up right now. Just type in electromagnetic spectrum. Excuse me, and this should pop up. So basically we're gonna be using this to demonstrate the strength of this from the radio frequency all the way to the gamma ray frequency. Oh God. And this is gonna connect to our biofield, our electromagnetic biofield, if you may. The electromagnetic spectrum and the electromagnetic biofield is gonna connect to us. So the radio waves, we're looking at it like this. Like, starts off very far from each other's, and then it starts to get closer and closer and closer and closer and closer and closer as it gets condensed. This is condensed sunlight, which is melanin, which is melanin. Condensed sunlight is melanin. So right here will be the radio waves, and then it starts to become condensed the closer it gets to your body, if you may. So boom. How to understand this too? So the sun has 7 levels period. So the 7 levels are right here on that same electromagnetic spectrum that y'all looked up. Basically, look. So so the sun has seven of them. So basically, you can't really see these colors, but they basically are the same colors as your chakras, the same colors on the on your electromagnetic biofield, if you may. So now let's go ahead and draw you. Let's go ahead and draw the black woman, actually. Where I put this cap? Alright, before we draw the black woman, let's go ahead and line these up for y'all. So this is the first level that the sun is giving off, which is red. And then it goes, then the sun gives off an orangish color. Imagine this being orange. And then imagine this being yellow. So I'll put a Y for yellow. So think this is yellow. So yellow right there. Don't get confused, please. That's yellow. We know it's not yellow, but we saying it's yellow. So, and then that's yellow, and then you got the green level, and then you got the blue. We got the blue. I got another blue. Let's see. Yeah, we got the blue. Got the purple. Level of existence. And then you got the pink, if you may. And again, what is this, Tracy? This is this right here. I'm speaking on the electromagnetic spectrum, if you may, where it's showing us the colors that the sun is giving off. How first it started with the radio waves up here. Boom. That's at alright, so now let's get in depth, but I'm just showing y'all what this is up here. So now let's get it. So now, hold on. Now we finna get freaky. Now let's go ahead and, so y'all can see that. We got a good view. Alright, bet. We good. So now let's draw the black woman. Right. 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 Boom. So now, y'all see that? Alright, we got the person right there, the black woman. The first person to ever be created, if you may. The black woman. Now the black woman has chakras. And her chakras are right here. She have a root chakra. She has an orange chakra. She has, remember again, this is yellow, Y for yellow, yellow. She has a yellow chakra. She has a heart chakra, a green chakra. Please forgive me for making her so tall. Alright. Because your heart is above your hands right there. So let's go ahead and give her her root chakra again. Give her her yellow chakra. Oh no, her orange. Orange is after yellow, y'all. Her orange chakra. And then let's give her her yellow chakra. Yellow chakra. And then we can go ahead and give her her, so, yeah. And now we need her throat chakra, her blue chakra. Throat. And then you want to get her third eye, her pineal gland. Right here in the middle of her eyes, if you may. And then you can get her crown chakra, which is right here. So imagine her head being a little straight too. So so now that we set, right? Alright, I'm not gonna have that. Alright. Alright, so y'all following me, right? So boom, yep, y'all still following me. So we got the sun and we got the chakras. So now let's go even more, a little more in depth. So right here we got the frequencies being emitted from the sun at 432 hertz. And I got this number by dividing the sun evenly into itself. Y'all make sure y'all go do that. Hold on 1 second, please, family. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, so basically how I got this number right here, 432 hertz, is basically that's the frequency that the universe is vibrating at. So the sun gets hot enough to create physical life at 432, 864,000 miles divided by. So alright, so the diameter of the sun is 864,000 miles. So now 864,000 miles divided evenly into itself, which is divided into 2,000, equals 432 hertz. So that's how we was able to come up with 432, because the distance around the sun is 864,000 miles. So 864,000 miles divided evenly into itself is 432. So that's how we know that the sun is emitting frequencies at 432 hertz per each level of frequency that it's emitting, for each level of energy that it's emitting, one being from right here. Now let's go in more in depth about that real quick. Hold on, I got y'all, because again this is more in depth from the last video. So the red, this is from between 430 hertz to 480 hertz. That's this one, 430 to 480. That's the red atmosphere, right? Now the orange, 480 to 540, right? The green or the yellow is 540 hertz to 610 hertz. Is that the yellow? No, hold on. It's because I mixed up the yellow and the green now. Alright. So that was the orange to 540. Yep, now the yellow is from, oh no, 480 to 510. 480 to 510. 480 to 510, so this one is going to be 510 to 540. And then obviously 540, this is the green now, 540 to 610. And then you got the blue, which is 610. This going to all make sense right now, y'all, to 670. And then you got 670 in the purple to 750. And now you have the crown chakra, which is beyond this part right here that we was talking about, which is beyond this. So this is the red, this orange. Oh no, hold on. It's got to be further out. So boom, boom, and then it starts to get closer and closer and closer and closer. So imagine 430 over here. And then that 750, the purple, and everything beyond the 750, the pink over here. So basically, this line is these frequencies, and the sun is emitting these frequencies, and it starts at 430 hertz, and it goes all the way up to 750. Once it becomes at 750, that creates the black woman at 750. But at 430, existence begins. That's when you can start seeing visible existence starts to come into reality. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Yeah, this is when physical existence comes into reality over here. And bring the camera down a little bit. So physical existence comes into reality at 430 hertz. And then we become condensed light over here, condensed light at 750 hertz, right? So boom, now that we have a clear understanding of that, right? Everybody understand that? Alright, bet. Now let's connect it back to the chakras, to our black woman over here. Oh God. So we're going to grab the same colors again, right? And remember, we have a biofield as well. Alright? I'm going to delete this. I'm going to show you how we are connected to the sun, how we are connected to the solar. Alright? So, cool. So now let's go ahead and let's give them the biofield. You can look up the word aura, or you can look up the word biofield, and they all mean the same thing, but we all have an aura, we all have a biofield. That's how you're able to look at somebody and be able, like, I get the vibes from them, like, oh no, I don't think that's a good person, or oh, I get good energy from you, without them even saying a word, because we all have a biofield. We all have this same thing that the sun have, we are the sun as well. The sun is basically, we are the sun. The sun is reflecting itself on us. The sun is just showing us that it's itself type shit. Like, you really just gotta dig deep into this shit. So let me draw our energy field, our bio. Where we at? Alright, around the whole head. Alright, hold on. Alright, just ignore the hair for right now, but just boom. So we all have an energy field. This is what they call your aura. That's the red level, alright? That's your lowest self, because from right here, remember, this is your middleman. Middle. Your heart, no. Because I confuse myself again. I keep thinking that that's green, but it's not. Follow me, follow me. This is yellow. So your green chakra, we got your root chakra. You got your root chakra, you got your sacral, solar, heart, blue chakra, throat chakra. You got your third eye, and you got your crown chakra. Right? Right. So this right here is your middleman. This is your middleman. 7 chakras, you got 3 higher selves. 1, 2, 3. Higher. This is when you're vibrating at your highest self, because look, this is what I was trying to break down in the other video. So at 430, this is the vibration of the sun. It starts at 430 terahertz, and by the time it gets to 750 terahertz, it creates the black woman. So anything before 430 terahertz is non-existent. Non-existent. It does not exist. Anything before 430 hertz does not exist. Those are negative entities, if you may. Anything beyond 750 is positive. Positive, it keeps going. Anything before 430 is negative, because it started right here. The sound, remember, this is just a sound. Frequency is a sound. It's a radio wave. It's all sound messages. That's when they say the light, and God said, let there be light, because God literally spoke us into existence. The sun, being God, spoke us into existence. Jesus can't walk on water. God can't walk on water. What can walk on water? Light, the sun. So, boom, right? Let's keep going. So this is your lower self. Keep in mind, okay? So right here, this is your higher self. These 3, the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, and crown chakra. These 3 right here are your highest self. These 3 down here, your solar, your sacral, and your root are all your lower self. When you can get your lower self to communicate with your heart chakra, and you get your heart chakra to send this energy from your kundalini, from your back, your kundalini energy, all the way up through your heart chakra, and send it up to your throat, your third eye, and your crown chakra, you are lining up all your chakras to gold. So when all the light of the electromagnetic spectrum is lit up, and they all vibrating at its highest time, which is at Aten, because remember, Kepra, you got Kepra, you got Un, you got Aten, you got Amen, and there's one more. Kepra, Un, Aten, Amen, and one more. But we focusing on Aten right now. So Aten is the most vibrant time on the electromagnetic spectrum, if you may. It's around 6 p.m. So if you ever look on your weather, look at the weather on your phone, and it'd be like, this gonna be the high today, and this gonna be the low. So the high of the day that you see on the weather is always at like 4 to 5 p.m. because that's the hottest time of the day, which is Aten. That's the most wisest time of the earth. That's when you get the most information. So Aten, on God. So remember that, right? So you can connect your lower self to connect to your higher self. Now, let me show you how these are connected. Obviously, you can see. I ain't even got to show you, because look. Because these right here, the red one connects to your red chakra, right? The orange one connects to your orange chakra. The green connects to that, then that. But just imagine I had did it a lot more, where it can make a lot more sense, you feel me, with these lines, and it won't be so confusing if I match all of them together. So as you can see, we have the same biofield that the sun has. The sun has an electromagnetic spectrum, and we have a biofield. When we keep our biofield, when we balance out our biofield and practice, because look, these things mean something, you feel me? They're not just there, my nigga. For real, for real. Hold on. Those ain't just there, you feel me? Oh, shit. So these really mean something. Every chakra means something. Each one of these chakras really means something. So the root chakra is your physical chakra. That's your root chakra. So basically, you got your chakras right here, and then over here is basically the electromagnetic spectrum. So follow me, family, look. Follow me, look. So the physical, these right here are the chakras, and then these right here from the sun. So this is where physical reality begins, from the sun. When the sun speaks its frequency, if you may, the sun spoke us into existence. So the first level of frequency that the sun emits is from 430 hertz to 480 hertz, which directly correlates with your root chakra, which is your lowest self, your very lowest self. So if the elites created a matrix to keep you exuberating emotions in this physical, and negative entities or negative energies only exist before 430 to 430 hertz. Remember, it's non-existent, it's not physical anymore. So that's where the negative entities come from, negative energy. Now, the reason why they want you to be operating in your lowest self, the reason why the elites or the negative entities created a system for you to operate in your lowest self is just for that. Because if you at your lowest self, then you operating right here in the fucking red of the sun electromagnetic spectrum. You can always be right here. Remember, the British Standard Institute changed it from 432 hertz to 440 hertz. Why? Because everything 440 hertz is off. We naturally get our information from the sun at 432 terahertz. Each one of these are vibrating at 432 terahertz. So when the British Standard Institute changed it in 1939 from 432 to 440, it knocked us off our equilibrium, if you may, to receive the energy that we need from the sun. And now we're being influenced by the media to operate in our lowest self, because once we're operating in our lowest self, the negative entities who exist before the 430 hertz have easier access to us. So as long as they keep us, remember, this is green, this is yellow, okay? As long as they keep us vibrating at our lowest self, the red, orange, and yellow, then these negative entities have easier access to us. Oh God, so the way out the trap, the way out the matrix, is to get your heart right. Start balancing out all your chakras, and start getting your heart right, and start vibrating higher and higher. How do you vibrate higher and higher? You got to start eating right. You got to start watching what you digest, watch what you put into you, through your eyes, through your ears, through your nose, through your mouth, everything. You feel me? You will always be influenced. So we just got to start vibrating higher, so nothing can penetrate our aura. Now let's finish. Oh God. So now let's do the orange, right? Let's finish on our biofield. Remember, so we only got the red biofield. Now let's finish up. So I'm gonna finish this whole thing. So this is just a biofield. This is just like the sun has. Please excuse me, my camera died, or please excuse me, this camera died, and I'm about to switch it out right now and get to the phone. These negative entities trying to stop us, you feel me, but they not gonna do that. So let's finish up this video. Camera acting up, y'all, so please forgive me. Doing my best to get this information out there. So camera went out, so we're gonna just finish it up off with the phone, right? So right now I'm just showing y'all how we connected to the ether, how we connected to the all in all, to everything. So we left off right here, saying that this represents the ether. This is the infinity sign, and this is just the cosmos, the sky out there. And we're saying how the ether created the sun, and the sun created us to reflect itself, if you may. Because we, basically, your thought can be measured right now. Your thoughts are traveling at a certain speed. It's going extremely fast. So your thoughts travel, your thoughts can be measured. You can also weigh them. They have a weight on them. So your thoughts are electricity, if you may. It's will and electricity. So will and electricity together makes thoughts. Thought is light. Electricity and magnetism is light. Magnetism is feminism, and electricity is masculinity. There's no coincidence how they correlate as well, because it's just creation. That's how creation is made. Those two elements come together and they create one. So masculine and feminine, and what did we just say? Masculine and feminine, and then what was we just saying about the ether? Just keep following me. I'm getting off track. So let me stay on topic. So boom, how we connected to that. So the universe created the sun, which is a portal, or a battery, or intelligence, or the one, all that. This motherfucker right here is who everybody be worshiping as Jesus Christ, Allah, all that. This is the sun. This is the all. This is it right here. This is the reason why we are able to be breathing and moving on this motherfucker right here is because of the sun. The sun powers us up all the time. The sun has intelligence. This right here is intelligence right here. So when you vibrating at certain frequencies, you start getting intelligence from the sun. You feel me? When you stay at your lower self and you trade in your negative emotions, which is energy and motion, and you changing your energy / emotions, and you staying at your lower self, and you becoming angry, mad, sad, or anything, then you're giving the parasites that live before the frequencies that start emitting right here. Before that, remember, it's negative. Anything before 430 is negative. So you're giving them food to eat from keeping you at a low vibration. So let me stay on track. How we connected to the ether is when we keep all our chakras balanced, we have direct connection to the ether, which is the soul. This is the spirit, if you may. This is the universe. This is it. This is all. This is the ether. This is it. This is. That's just is. You feel me? And we have a soul. We have a soul. We are soul people. We are soul beings. Soul beings. Solar system. Solar. We have a soul. So when we soul people, we have a soul. A soul is a piece of the spirit. A soul is a piece of the spirit. So the spirit is the all. So the fingers are a part of the whole hand. The hands are a part of the whole body. My hair is a part of my whole head. So the soul is a part of the whole spirit. Boom. Now y'all follow me, right? I know y'all do. So shout out to Young Pharaoh. Again, a lot of this information comes from Young Pharaoh. If you haven't done your research, go do your research. And even when you do more research. Make sure everything is making sense. So just basically wanted to show y'all how we connected to the source. Remember, the source created the sun created us, and we are directly created to the ether. That's why I say we are gods. We are the true gods. Remember, again, this is a black woman. This was the first woman that was created, and then the man came from the woman. And we can go into a whole video about that, but we're going to just stick to the topic of how we're directly connected to the sun. So as y'all can see, this is exactly what I was talking about. On me, we are condensed light. Now you know that the universe spoke the sun into existence by sound vibration. Remember, by thought. When you want something, don't you think about it before you want it, even if it's a split second before you do. We are all psychic. You even think about that sandwich before you go make it. So you got to have a willingness, that magnetism, willingness, your heart. That's why your heart is the middleman connecting your lower self to your higher self, because your heart is is your strongest chakra. It's the willingness. So that magnetism, the willingness, and the willingness and the thought of it, just the electrical thought, the masculine thought, and the magnetism is just the willingness to want that. So electricity and magnetism creates light. Oh God, and we are light. Electricity is masculine, that's what I was saying earlier, and magnetism is feminine. So together is light, is life. It's all connected, you feel me? Oh my God, all the information is right there though. So make sure y'all vibrating at your highest self so you can have access to this part of the sun, so you can start operating at a higher frequency. Because remember, everything beyond this is positive. Everything beyond this is positive. Anything beyond going this way is negative. So as long as you're vibrating in your lowest self, then the negative entities have easier access to you. So let's stay vibrating at our highest self so we can connect all our chakras and have full access to our true self, which is the spirit on God. And when all of these are vibrating at its fullest self during I-10, this is not really needed right now, but you become golden. Like your skin becomes golden, and it's just like this. Like if you get all your chakras lined up at the same time, then obviously after the 7th chakra you will be in your gold state or your God state, or just the highest frequency that you can vibrate at. And our ancestors knew that, and that's why they wore the cobra in their head, because the cobra is the only spiritual animal on the planet. If you may, a cobra can literally meditate and astral project and all that. It really be dancing. It's a very spiritual animal, but our ancestors wore the cobra on their head to let everybody in the village know, nigga, I'm operating in my God level. I balanced out all my chakras, you feel me? So let's get back to it. On God. Tracy, Willie checking out your tech. I don't know what's going on. This was a follow-up video. If you didn't watch that video, this is not going to make sense to you. So make sure you go see that video before you watch this one. I should have said that earlier, but you should already know that, you feel me? So make sure you watch that video and then come back and watch this one. And then I'm going to be making another one that's going fully in depth about what we was talking about on the other one, but just on the second half of it. So I appreciate y'all watching. Now that y'all know, we are fully connected to the sun. The spirit connected. The spirit created the sun created us to reflect itself and give itself life, just like any other planet on this planet, any other planet in this galaxy or in this universe. We create life. We want life. We say we pick our lives. We choose. We are intellectual. We're just it. You feel me? Ain't no other way to put it. The most advanced thing you can think of, that's what we are, nigga. Period. So now that y'all know that, conserve your energy. Don't be giving your energy to these negative entities who want to keep you vibrating at your lower self. Make sure you conserve your energy and start doing stuff that can make you feel better on God. So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And please make sure this information get in front of a lot of people. Easy. Let's keep being great. On God. All right, boom. I want to say this too before I end this video. Basically, so the reason why it's important to balance out your chakras and really get your energy lined up and eat correctly and just digest the right information so you can vibrate at a higher frequency, and so you can connect to yourself, which is the spirit, and so you can download information from the sun more accordingly. The same colors of your chakras is the same colors on the electromagnetic spectrum of the sun. It directly correlates with your electromagnetic biofield, if you may. So if you're not balancing out your chakras, I'm gonna have to erase this one, because that means that you're not balancing out your root chakras. You're not balancing out your sacral chakra, your navel chakra. You're not balancing out your solar plexus, your heart. Let's say you're just not balancing them out. Then let me grab a marker real quick. Then you're not gonna be able to connect to the source, which is infinity, which is the universe. You're not gonna feel your soul. Remember, you just, when all these is lined up, your soul is connected to the spirit. Your soul is a piece of the spirit. So again, you're not balancing out your chakras. You're not going to have that connection to the spirit, if you may. So let's get right. On God, I just wanted to say that.